righty roo and cuckoo could chew to you and all my nobody's not watching out there. They're like, the night's almost over. You want to go fuck around with somebody else? No, you can't. Too bad. You can just rest. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see what's available next night. Knock, knock. You'd ask who's there if you didn't know it was the sheriff of New York City would play along. He'd be like, Kadir. Be like, Kadir who? And he'd be like, Kadir will fucking cut through you in this door if you don't fucking open up here. Be like, that's actually, you may pass. That's a clever enough joke for you. Expect more from a Tremere, but okay, let's move on. When you open the door, you see him toying with the car keys he's holding in his hand. Ready to go, fledgling? Okay, that's not great. You don't feel like it, but you give him a nod nonetheless. Like, sure, why not? I guess if tonight's the night, fuck it, let's do it. Whatever. Excellent. Stay close. I doubt it would matter if I didn't, but I appreciate you just being like, yeah. He leads you down to the vehicle he's parked nearby. Once again, he takes the wheel, literally and figuratively. I don't see Kadir letting anybody else drive him. Everything inside is just as the way you remember it, down to the rear view mirror reflecting the intense stare of your guide. Now, came out of nowhere. However, the trip itself feels notably different. The last time Kadir drove you around, he was forcibly dragging you away from your old life. This time he's pulling you back into it. Irony, or full circle, or hero's journey, or tying up loose ends. Honestly, we both might just get fucking murked. You know, it might just be like he wanted me to be open and simple, and I don't fucking know, man. Kadir, I don't understand you, man. I've tried to. I just don't think you're a happy Toreador. I think you should have been somebody else, another clan. Because to me, it doesn't make sense that you, as the sheriff of this fine city, should be upset, and that you would even, like, all this doesn't really make a lot of sense, and we'll just move on. Let me tell you how it's going to go. As I said, I've arranged a meeting between you and your kin. It's going to take place somewhere you should know very well. I'll watch over you two from a safe distance to make sure you adhere to the rules. You should know those very well, but I'll reiterate just so you can't ever say I didn't warn you. Don't say I never gave you nothing, kid. Don't do anything that would violate the masquerade. Don't establish some secret roots of contact. I will know. Fuck. I said contract. Contact. Do treat it as the last time you two will meet. Take this chance to wrap everything up. Honestly, I really feel like you're doing this more for me, and you're probably just gonna murk her quietly, and in a way that I won't find out for a while. Or me. You're gonna kill us both. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna. I don't know. I like us both walking away from this alive and staying alive for any reasonable amount of time without dying by you or by your means in some way. It seems the smallest probability of the wheel of all the things that could happen here. So yeah. But what am I gonna do? Fucking say no? Like, here's your story. You're fine. Found yourself at crossroads, decided a radical change in your life, and moved out of the city. The subway is unbearable. The rent is too high. They've heard it all. I mean, that's actually a pretty solid story. It's like, motherfucker, I'm tired of fucking paying like $2,000 for a fucking closet. You know? I ain't got a bathroom. I gotta have a community bathroom. And you see that community bathroom? It's worse than the 7-Eleven down the street. I will hold it. And I will use, on my way to work or whatever, I'll fucking get on the fucking thing and I'll ride the L train to a department store, wander through there, have to deal with the awkward and uncomfortable glances as they look at me like, you're not buying anything. We recognize you. You come here every other day or whatever. And that's better than using that bathroom that is provided to me or the one down the street or whatever. I have a bucket, okay? I've got a bucket. That's fucking sad. A bucket. Not just a bottle, but a bucket. However, you wouldn't leave for good without saying farewell to the only person who cared. There you go. That's your nail. He gives you a compassionate stare. He's capable of... Well, he is a toreador. It's gonna leave a scar, boy, but a true artist knows that those are not something to hide, but to display with pride. You know what? If I had been told Kadir was a toreador, I don't know. I think this would have gone differently. And maybe if I pick a different clan, Kadir is whatever clan I am, which maybe gives him a reason to sort of be nicer to me, even though he's a total dick most of the time until this moment. But I don't know, whatever. You're a fresh corpse. People you meet on that can still leave a mark on you. One night, long from now, you'll realize you miss collecting these new wounds. That's actually some really good advice. I want to say that again, just because as a vampire, I feel like that's a... He's like, I'm an elder vampire, you're just a little fledgling, neonate, and this is actually good advice. I'm kind of opening up a bit here. You're a fresh corpse. People you meet can still leave a mark on you. One night, a long time from now, you'll realize you miss collecting new wounds. That says a lot. You know, he's basically saying, like, I think you might actually make it for a bit, and you might get to this point. Enjoy the... Like, this is gonna hurt, but I'm telling you, I've been down there. Like, I've been where you are and beyond, and at some point, that stops happening, and you're gonna miss that doesn't happen. So, just as a toreador, or even just as a vampire, with a clinging... That's actually really... That's wholesome, Kadir. Thank you. Once again, you have been a jerk to me so many times, but I hope to never fight you, and I'd rather team up with you. But unlike many other vampires here, I not just out of fear, but I don't really want to try to kill you. Even if I had the power to kill you, I don't. You've been a dick, but I think that's poor writing. It's like just assuming everybody fails a little bit or something. Or it's just your job, or whatever. But I don't think you're that bad. But again, maybe you'll just cut both our heads off in fucking public, or whatever, and I don't know. The car makes a sudden turn. I'll leave the finer details to you. Just be so kind as to don't make me regret it. This does not seem like a setup. It seems like if this were a setup, you'd do it in a different way because you're smarter. I don't want to fuck this up. You can sense he's going out of his way for you, but doesn't try to force you into gratitude by stating it plainly. If you know, you know. He'll see if you are worthy of his aid. Basically, this is another test, but he doesn't have to do this. He could have just killed her without it being a problem, or had her off the trail, or all sorts of things. He probably has other things to do tonight. So, this is pretty kind. We're here. You take a look around and recognize your destination. He was right. It's a familiar place. It's right next to that exhibition space, the one where you met your future sire. It's where you saw Emma for the last time. The art hole. This is where last saw poor Tobias. Who knows whatever might have happened to him? That's what your sister is trying to find out. I took the liberty of messaging her in your stead. She's up there, waiting for you to come and explain yourself. I'm so afraid that I'm just gonna go there and this is gonna be some sort of weird Toreador thing where it's just like... You go there and they're like, wouldn't it be fun for Toreadors as a rite of passage if they have family members that just won't let the fucking shit go? That they have a last talk and then they get brutally slain or some shit. Like, that's like some vampire shit, you know? You know? And it's like, oh, they try to fight and you kill them or don't. Like, I don't know. That's just, I don't like it. But that's some vampire shit. Like, that's how they roll. He turns off the engine and relaxes comfortably in his seat. You silently leave the car and head straight for the exhibition space. The elevator ride up just doesn't seem to end. After what seems like 5 hours, but in reality is close to 30 seconds, you finally reach your floor. Same elevator you had at the other place that we did with the Tremere. Just calling it. I recognize the things, but whatever. Oh yes, ... That's the great greeting. Emma's standing there, looking at the paintings. She's trying to act carefree, but is holding onto her bag a little too tightly. Then she hears yours footsteps. She's startled, then she sees you, and her eyes immediately fill with tears. She runs up to you and gives you a hearty hug. God damn it, Tobias. God damn it. Honestly, that's fair. Also, did they only give you one character design? Did you not change, or what? I understand, like, saving money, but... I mean, I guess there's 3 different... Do the other... what? Other vampires that you can choose, the other clan choices, do they have, like, siblings that could do this? Or is it just the Toreador? I don't remember. You stay in her arms, silent for a little while. The bonds of blood run deep. This feels right. You're so cold. What happened to you? Ah, damn it. Look into her eyes and start searching your heart for a lie that would satisfy her, if only a little bit. I decided on a soul-searching trip. I'm going to Tahiti. Have you ever seen the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio? It's amazing. I decided I want to make that my new life for a little while. There was a sudden opportunity. I love you. I'm trying to, like, analyze each thing, like, well, which one's she's gonna believe? What's gonna make the most sense for me? I love you doesn't seem like I want to say that, but I don't think that's the best path to move forward. Soul-searching trip. Sounds like she's gonna say bullshit. Sudden opportunity also sounds bullshit. I'm gonna go soul-searching trip. Fuck it. So I suddenly decided to do a little traveling, you know, see the world, figure out all these things inside my head. You stop mid-sentence. It's perfectly obvious that you're not exactly telling the truth, and her expression makes it obvious that she knows. Yay! What happened, Tobias? Talk to me. All the life-saving work she's sent your way, from that concept artist job to this very exhibition. I've been losing my mind. Talked to literally everybody I know to ask when the last time they saw you was. Fuck. I was really banking on the fact that she was not going to be concerned for at least a few months. You know, at least a few weeks, a couple weeks to a few months. All the time she helped you get your shit together. I've always been honest with you. The least you can do is return the favor. Cut me deeper than a Second Inquisition dagger. She has, and she absolutely deserves to know, but she can't. Kadir is waiting downstairs, and he will kill us both, if not just her. Tobias! Her voice startles you. Your first instinct is to just jump through the window. Like the beast you become, you trust it. Tobias? You can't do this. Not now. Not like this. No! Fuck. Should I have just been honest? Fuck. She watches as you, Kindred, an undying creature of the night, zoom away from her, run into hell. God damn it. Oh my god, dude. You probably just got her fucking killed. This might be the last time you ever see each other. At least look her in the eye and force yourself to tell her one last thing. We'll meet again! Definitely the wrong answer. I'll send you a message. Also, a terrible thing. Don't search for me. Can I use presents, please? Could I use presents and be like, don't. Stop. Like, I don't have dominate, but please, like, don't search for me. For your and my own good. She's too stunned to react as the elevator doors close. You slide down the wall, hiding your face in your arms. You find your own priorities disgusting, but what's not the fact that you're failed to give closure to the only person you cared about. God damn it, I picked the wrong one. It's more that you've failed to make this farewell beautiful. I could have said I love you. I just thought that that would lead to a bad situation like this. It makes you feel like a failure of an artist. Even with all this newfound power, you still can't express yourself through the canvas of your life. You're still stuck in your old ways. But you know Em, she'll take the pain you've caused her and use it to make art that resonates, that sells. What if authentic trauma is the best gift you could find to repay all our generosity? That sounds like a lot of things someone would tell to themselves to sort of like, okay, whatever, man. Jesus Christ, you're disgusting. If you consider all those emotions commodities, no wonder you're a failure as an artist. Elevator doors open. Better run while she's still up there. Back to Kadir's car. Once you close the door, he instantly puts the... Yeah, no, I would hit the ground and just, like, lay down in the back and be like, if it's gonna cut off my head, it's gonna cut off my head. Just, let's get the fuck out of here, and I don't want this car to be recognized. Walking off the pitch with no regrets. Said everything you had to say. Just like... Well, that's not very Toreador of you. It's quite rude. He sighs. Yeah, that's what I gathered from here. I'll keep an eye on the situation, placate her somehow if she won't stop looking. I've got some well-tested method. Non-violent, of course. Kadir, dude. Look, man. Real talk, between you and me. I played so nice with you when you basically took me hostage and told me what to do. And we're just like, shut the fuck up and do what I fucking say or I'll fucking end you. And it seemed like you wanted me to piss you off so you could end me. But then I didn't. And you gave me that little good positive Yelp review to the prince. And it didn't make a goddamn difference. And you were still fucking ready to behead me. Because it's your goddamn job and I get it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I got saved by Sophie. You seemed a little disappointed. But then you continued to treat me like a punk ass. Even though I was really nice. Like, even after I helped you, even after... You know, I've actually, of all the people, all the vampires in this world, I've done Kadir the most good. Like, if there's numbers where it's like a +1, -1, 0... I feel like me and Kadir, other than right now tonight, I think I failed somehow, but that's on me. And that was between me and M, but it still affects me and Kadir. I feel like I'm the +1 the most with Kadir as opposed to everyone else, just because the way the game works. And he's being respectful of that, and I appreciate that he's not like gonna just hurt my sister, even though probably, and it would be in his best interest to be like, fuck that bitch, like, you know. But the fact that he's like, well, I was hoping you'd do a better job, but it's hard. Hopefully you did discourage her. If not, I will. I'm letting you know I'm not gonna just kill her. If I was gonna do that, I probably would have done it in the first place. Just, it doesn't seem like you made things worse. I can tell that. Meh. Better luck next time, kid. Even though you don't get it next time, let's move on. He gives you a good stare via the rearview mirror. You're an artist, aren't you? You're not half artist. Like, I guess, man. I don't fucking know, man. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck I am anymore, man. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. So you, of all people, should know that things never work out the way you plan. There could always be more time to plan, tools that could help to execute it better. Perfection is just an accident. Motherfucker, you are like weirdly wise. This is good. Again, once again, very good advice. So you, of all people, should know that things never work out the way you plan. There could always be more time to plan, tools that could help you execute it better. It's very short and concise, but yeah, no, as an artist, some of the greatest works of art historically and just in general, like for me personally, my own life, but just in general, like this is a theme among artists, is that sometimes the fuck ups are what makes something better, you know? You know, like you make a mistake and you have to sort of adapt to it, or it becomes a main focus and it suddenly gives more meaning to the work, or they're just mistakes. Just a quote, fuck, Bob Ross. There are no mistakes. They're just happy little accidents. That's a nice way to put it. Very anti-vampire, but oh my god, imagine if Bob Ross was a vampire. Anyway, moving on. That's a good thing to put. Like, you know, he's making a good point here. The only thing you can do is give it your best shot, given the circumstances, and immediately move on to the next thing. When all said and done, regret is nothing but narcissism and a waste of time. Okay, Kadir, you are real wise. I feel like your time is actually wasted being the sheriff that doesn't talk and just cuts people's heads off because you enjoy it. You're like, Mike Piazza, you know. That's actually some really good advice, dude. Sophie, your coterie, those are the materials you've been given, and they're potent ones. Make the best use of them so that they might create something more beautiful than your artist tools ever did. Coterie, haha, this guy, he jests. Because Sophie, I have, and I feel like I've done well by her. But again, she's a Toreador, and she could just betray me for literally no reason. Or a very small reason. Just like you. You could have killed me tonight. I don't have a coterie. I have somebody in my corner mostly, but I don't think they're on my side fully. And I have like, I think I have to get one more like little mark. I gotta get 4, and I only have 3 marks on their individual thing. And then I have a bunch of marks on other people, and I've wasted my time and been ineffective. Like, I think I only have like 12 nights, and I think I'm on like number 11. Because I had to do this. I don't think there was a way around it. So, okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, alright. Yep, alright. And, as a side note, I envy you. I wish I still had someone to make my knees feel like jelly. Even when you can't see them anymore, just knowing that they're there keeps you in touch with what you once were. Man, we are getting close. Like, I feel like if I ever tell anybody, you're gonna say, if you ever tell anybody about this conversation or this situation, I'll kill you both without a second thought. Just you know. Like, that's what's coming next. Like, you're just gonna be like, I made myself vulnerable to you because I want to help you, but you also need to know I am the sheriff in this here town, and I will fucking end you and her. So don't try to share this with anyone. The car speeds up to cross an intersection before the light turns red. You give Kadir a good hard look. Oh, don't do that. Why are you not mean to me? He has totally been mean to me. Thank you, and good job with settling it all up. I'm just gonna say thank you. Just... I feel like, why are you not mean? That's more Toreador, isn't it? He has been mean. Let's just go with that. That's more Toreador. Who are you? What have you done with Kadir? Okay, fuck. Let me just put my foot in my mouth and screw it all up. First he seems confused about the question, but after a while he gets it and chuckles softly. Then he takes it on a serious, slightly sorrowful expression. Don't suck up to me, kid. Mr. Bad Guy is still here, and without a doubt he will go back to decapitating suckers like you anytime now. That's a bingo. Figured you would. Okay, should have just said thank you. The car starts slowing down. We're here. You look out the window and you see your haven. Take care. I'll see you around. Just pray I don't have to see you too often. Honestly, every time I see you, it's like seeing the angel of death. But I could die in a number of other ways. But that would be more my fault, and it's like... but you did me a good turn tonight, and you've done me a greater turn because I probably fucked at that conversation. So, and then I was like, what have you done with the real Kadir? And it's just like, what? Oh, yeah, no. But I will cut off your head. Like all day. Like, everyone's head. Don't take advantage of that. Don't think you can. You leave the car and start walking to your haven. Thinking about Kadir. Can't say you're fond of him with the welcome he gave you and all, but after tonight you can't say you aren't either. Dude, respect Kadir and just let Kadir do Kadir things for Kadir reasons. You're gonna need some more time to understand him, that's for sure. You're probably not gonna get it. I'm pretty sure I'm out of time in general. I like Kadir. I support Kadir. I know who I like, I know who I don't like, and I don't think I've formed my coterie well enough to support myself, and I'm concerned about that. But I still have half the night. So we're gonna end it and see where that goes, because that helping my Malkavian friend is the most logical thing. See, again, like the whole thing is like, oh no, it was because it was already there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I get the feeling I have to choose, and I've already spent enough time, and I would have naturally chosen the Malkavian. But I don't think I actually got to the end of the Malkavian thing, and I think I'm basically gonna just get one. Like, I don't have enough time, because I spent too much time on side quests. Like, somebody's watching me, and Faith and Myth. I never did this one, but I think I'm basically just gonna get one. And I think I have to do this to get anybody on my side, because otherwise I'm not gonna get anyone. You know, I'll have 0 coterie, and I don't know how many different versions of the ending of this game is, but I'm pretty sure I'm nearing the end of how long the game goes, because they want you to play through it multiple times because it's short. But I spread myself out, and that was dumb, and I didn't realize that. I should have looked into things sooner, but I'm gonna end it now.